Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 16 of Whispers from the Countryside. There's been a lot going on since we finished the roof 1 month ago. Can't quite believe it's a month already, but we've been trying to catch up on all the bits that we couldn't do while we were doing the roof. As you know, I took 2 months off work to help John with the roof, so I had to do a lot of catching up. And everything around the house and the garden got left by the wayside while we were doing the roof, and clearly the cats got ignored as well, as you can see. So John's been playing catch up with a load of seemingly little jobs around the grounds, but that take ages to do. So it's really been lots of catch up. So there's been roof repairs, wall filling ins, tidying up, clearing out, dumping, installing, wiring, and Christmas time. So stay tuned. After we finished the roof, there was so much crud that we had taken off from the roof when we were cutting, stripping, tidying, cleaning, that the whole top floor of that building was just covered in wood and shavings and dirt and moss and God knows what else. So one of the first jobs that John tackled soon after we finished the roof, after he'd done all the guttering, because he has done that. I actually forgot to mention that he's finished all the guttering around the building. Was to actually get in that top floor and tidy all the crud out. Now that top floor doesn't have a proper safe secure floor yet, so it's a little bit precarious up there, but part of this whole project is once it's clean and tidied out and we can go through all the stuff that's up there safely, we can then install a proper floor. So so the first thing was the tidying up and the cleaning out of the workshop. One of the next jobs was actually a small repair on our barn roof, on the actual building that we live in. Now, if you've been following us a while, you know we did that end of 2016, right up until the beginning of 2018. It was a humongous job. Anyway, this window here in my office, that one there behind me, started to leak water from the top under the lintels, and we couldn't figure out where it was coming from, because the way that we've done the roof is that it's boarded. Well, you saw, because you would have seen the previous video of how we did the workshop roof. We board and then we put a membrane over the top of the board, so there isn't any way for that water to get inside, and it was really confusing, and we couldn't figure out what was going on. So John set up the scaffolding outside this window and proceeded to remove the tiles so we could look underneath and see what was going on. And incredibly, wasps had created a nest underneath the tiles. And the wasps here, there is a specific type of wasp here called a paper wasp. And what they had done is they had eaten through 2 layers of that roofing membrane, and therefore had chewed through to the board, and that meant every time it rained, the water would slowly soak through the board and would leak into the house. It's unbelievable. I mean, we both kind of thinking now, crap, because the wasps can get under the tiles here. It doesn't seal from wasps, it seals from water, not from wasps. So we're just really hoping that they haven't done that anywhere else. We'll keep you posted. The next job was filling an opening in one of the workshop's walls. From the outside it looks like it used to be a window, but on the inside it definitely used to be a door, as you can see here. And at the top, the lintel, where the wooden lintel is, all the stones have collapsed in, and there's actually nothing holding that upper wall there. So John decided to actually stone up, brick up this entire opening. We don't use it. There is only one door, and that's fine. But he had to collect a load of rocks from our garden. Luckily, we have hundreds of the damn things, and fill up this hole with mortar and rocks, and kind of secure it and stabilize it so that we don't have to worry about anything falling down. With these old houses, the walls are 70 centimeters thick, and on the inside and outside there's a stone skin, if you like, and in the middle it's just rubble. So all the rubble at the top above where this hole is that I'm showing you now had just collapsed, and there was just a great big hole there. So thankfully that's all been done now. I didn't get a photo of it complete, but I do assure you it looks fabulous.
The first snow was falling, silently covering the ground. Like a dream so enthralling, memories in my heart I found. We used to walk in winter, laughing under the gray sky. Now you're gone, I still remember.
Okay, there is no filter on this at the moment, but everything is yellow. There's like a weird light in the sky. Let me go up here. Maybe you can see it a bit up here. Oh, how pretty is that? Something funny going on. Armageddon. Wow. Looks like the sky's been painted with watercolors. How pretty is that? It's really weird. I don't know if you can hear the purr. Barry, Barry. 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 Barry, Jarry. Look how handsome you are. Say hello to everybody. Hello everybody, I'm Jabari and I'm trying to sleep, but Mummy's forcing me to talk on this video. This year is the first Christmas that we are having in our newly renovated living room. It's the first time we've been able to have the tree downstairs. We bought new decorations, we bought new lights, tinsel, baubles, absolutely everything. We spent an entire day decorating and it was fabulous fun. As this year comes to a close, we want to say thank you. Thank you for watching, for your kind comments, for your encouragement, and for being part of this little corner of the countryside with us. This year, as you know, has been full of changes, hard work, quiet moments, but also small wins, and it's meant a lot to share them with you. Wherever you are and however you choose to spend the coming days, we hope this holiday season brings you rest, warmth, and moments that feel grounding and true for you and those you love. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the new year.